Hello students, today we are starting with a new topic, that is trade discount and cash discount. So when a seller sells something to the buyer, he gives him discount. So discount is of two types, one is trade discount and the other is cash discount. So let's move towards the topic trade discount and cash discount. So the topic is trade discount, cash discount. First of all, we will discuss the concept trade discount. Trade discount is given by the seller to the buyer. Suppose we are seller and we are selling something to the buyers. We have number of buyers. We are manufacturer and we are selling something to the buyers. Buyers may be customers, retailers, persons, whosoever is buyers. So a trade discount is the discount which attract more customers. So it is given by the seller to the buyer when a seller wants to attract more customers. जब भी हम ये चाहते हैं कि हमारे पास कस्टमर्स बढ़ें, हमारी परचेजेस बढ़ें, तो हमारी क्वांटिटी को जो हमने सेल करना है उसको बढ़ाने के लिए हमें ट्रेड डिस्काउंट देना होता है. तो जो भी हम डिस्काउंट अपने बायर्स को देंगे उसे हम ट्रेड डिस्काउंट कहते हैं. आपने मोस्टली सुना होगा कि बाय 2 गेट 1 फ्री. तो वो एक ट्रेड डिस्काउंट है जो क्वांटिटी को और ज़्यादा सेल करने के लिए दिया जाता है. तो जितना हम क्वांटिटी को और ज़्यादा सेल करना चाहेंगे उतना ही हम ट्रेड डिस्काउंट देते हैं. सो ये दूसरा कंडीशन ये है कि ये बुक्स में रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया जाता. सो इट इज़ नॉट रिकॉर्डेड इन द बुक्स. सो वी प्रोवाइडेड ऑन द लिस्ट प्राइस. लिस्ट प्राइस मीन्स सपोज द प्रोडक्शन कॉस्ट इज 10,000 of some goods and we are selling those goods. So we provide the trade discount on the price of its list, cost price, or we can say catalog price. So it is given on the list price. So this is the question. I am telling you the trade discount with the help of an example. Suppose here is a person and he is selling goods, sold goods to Subhash. Here the sales are being made and these are to Subhash of the list price rupees 50,000. The price of the goods which we are selling to Subhash is 50,000. So at 10% trade discount. So we are giving Subhash, the manufacturer, the seller giving Subhash the 10% amount, the 10% trade discount. So here we will pass the journal entry and I will also explain you how to write trade discount, how to calculate trade discount. In fact, it is not written in the books. So how it is calculated, I will tell you. First of all, identify what are the accounts that are affected here. So firstly, we are selling goods and to Subhash, that means we are selling goods to Subhash. That means these sales are on credit basis. So we are selling goods to Subhash. So here we can write sales Subhash and of the list price rupees 50,000 at 10% trade discount. Here the sales is income and it is nominal account, and Subhash is personal account. Now, nominal account, we know that incomes are credit. Rule of the nominal account is all expenses and losses are debit, and all incomes and gains are credit. So here for us sales are income, so we will credit the sales, and we are selling these goods to Subhash. So it is personal account, and Subhash is receiving goods because we are selling him to goods to Subhash. So he is receiving, so debit is the receiver. So we will pass here the entry Subhash account debit, Subhash account debit to sales account. Now the matter is, what is the amount? Main thing is that how to calculate the amount. So the list price of the goods is 50,000. First of all, we will take the list price, then we will deduct the trade discount. तो उसमें से हम डिडक्ट करेंगे ट्रेड डिस्काउंट, क्योंकि लिस्ट प्राइस का ट्रेड डिस्काउंट है 10%. तो ट्रेड डिस्काउंट है 10%, तो 10% इसका हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं जब 50,000 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 10/100, it will be 5,000. So we will deduct here 5,000. Now the remaining amount is 45,000, and that will come here. Subhash to sales. That means we are selling goods to Subhash of the price 45,000. Here we will write 45,000. So we will not write the trade discount. The main thing is that trade discount is not recorded in the books. We have not recorded the trade discount in the books, so it is not recorded, but we subtract it from the list price. So it is subtracted from the list price but not shown in the books. So this is your trade discount. Next type of discount is cash discount. So it is given by the seller to the buyer for making prompt payment. जब भी हम कुछ सेल करते हैं बायर्स को, अपने बायर्स को, तो हमें होता है कि हमें अपनी अमाउंट जल्दी मिल जाए. तो अगर हम अपनी अमाउंट जल्दी से चाहते हैं, हम ये चाहते हैं कि हम क्रेडिट सेल ना करके कैश सेल करें, तो हम कुछ ऑफर्स देते हैं बायर्स को कि आपको इतना रिबेट मिल जाएगा अगर आप जल्दी से पेमेंट करोगे. तो प्रॉम्प्ट पेमेंट के लिए हम उसे डिस्काउंट देते हैं. उस डिस्काउंट को हम कैश डिस्काउंट बोलते हैं. कैश डिस्काउंट 2 टाइप्स का हो सकता है. तो फर्स्ट टाइप इसकी है कि अगर हम कैश डिस्काउंट रिसीव कर रहे हैं, एंड सेकेंड इफ वी आर अलाउइंग डिस्काउंट व्हेनेवर वी आर सेलिंग समथिंग. अगर हम कुछ बेच रहे हैं तो ऑब्वियसली हम उस पर्सन को डिस्काउंट देंगे. तो जब हम उस पर्सन को डिस्काउंट देंगे, दैट मीन्स वी आर अलाउइंग हिम डिस्काउंट, सो इट इज डिस्काउंट अलाउड. एंड व्हेन वी आर परचेजिंग समथिंग, suppose we are purchasing goods and we are receiving discount, then it is discount received. So cash discount is of 2 type, discount allowed and discount received. So इसके लिए अलग अलग कंडीशंस हैं, तो आपको देखना होगा आप सेलर हो बायर हो. अगर आप परचेज कर रहे हो, गुड्स परचेज कर रहे हो, तो आपको डिस्काउंट रिसीव होगा, तब आपके लिए वो डिस्काउंट रिसीव्ड होगा. और अगर आप सेलर हो तो आप अलाउ करोगे डिस्काउंट, बायर्स को डिस्काउंट दोगे, उस कंडीशन में आपके लिए डिस्काउंट अलाउड होगा. सो दिस इज द डिस्काउंट गिवन बाय सेलर टू द बायर फॉर मेकिंग प्रॉम्प्ट पेमेंट, एंड इट इज रिकॉर्डेड इन द बुक्स. तो हम बुक्स में ये रिकॉर्ड कर देंगे, हम दोनों बुक्स में रिकॉर्ड करेंगे। सो इट इज रिकॉर्डेड इन द बुक्स ऑफ सेलर एज वेल एज इन द बुक्स ऑफ बायर। तो सेलर भी अपनी बुक्स में ये रिकॉर्ड करता है और बायर भी अपनी बुक्स में ये रिकॉर्ड करता है। सो आई एम टेकिंग एन एग्जांपल, सेल्स गुड्स ऑफ द लिस्ट प्राइस of rupees 20,000. Here we are selling goods and the price of the goods is 20,000 at 10% trade discount. We are giving trade discount and 2% cash discount. So these are the sales, these are cash sales. Here we have taken the example where we were doing credit sales. So here we are doing cash sales. So the one thing is here sales. Second thing, we are giving cash and the other thing is discount. We are also giving discount. So if we are giving cash discount, then it is discount allowed. It will be discount allowed. So sales are our income. It will be credited. You can write like this, and if we identify it is sale, cash and discount account, then we will identify the nature. If we see this is nominal account, this is real account, and discount it is also expense, क्योंकि हम उसे दे रहे हैं, अलाउ कर रहे हैं, तो ये हमारा एक्सपेंस हो गया, तो ये भी नॉमिनल अकाउंट हो गया। So it will be debited because expenses and cash, we are receiving cash, so cash is coming in, so it will be debit, and sales will be credit because it is our income. All incomes and gains are credited, so it will be credited. So the entry will be cash discount, cash account debit, discount account debit, to sales account. Now the question is, this is known as compound entry that we had already done. This is known as compound entry where two debits are there and one credit is here. So this is known as compound entry. So the main thing is what will come in the amounts that we will do in the working note. Here we will do it in the working note. We will prepare a working note over here in rough work. First of all, the list price is, what is the list price? It is 20,000. So the trade discount is 10%. So it is 2,000. Trade discount 10%. 10% of list price, you can calculate it. It will be 2,000. So 18,000 is the amount of the goods that we are selling to the buyer. Now we want the payment in cash. So if we want to payment in cash, then we will give him 2% cash discount. अगर हमें पेमेंट चाहिए तो हम उसे 2% कैश डिस्काउंट दे रहे हैं. तो अगर हम कैश डिस्काउंट दे रहे हैं तो जो ये हमारे पास अमाउंट बचा जिस पे हम उसको सेल कर रहे हैं, तो आप एक जनरल सा एग्जांपल लीजिए. सपोज मैं आपको 20,000 रुपये की गुड्स बेच रही हूँ, उस पर मैं आपको 2,000 का डिस्काउंट दे रही हूँ, तो उसके बाद आपके पास 18,000 है जो सम आपने मुझे अमाउंट देना है. बट मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप मुझे अभी पेमेंट कर दो. तो जब आप अभी पेमेंट मैं चाहती हूँ, इसके लिए मैं आपको 2% और डिस्काउंट दे रही हूँ, तो वो हमारे पास कैश डिस्काउंट होगा. और वो डिस्काउंट जो है वो हम इस प्राइस पे निकालते हैं. 18,000। आपने मुझे इस अमाउंट की पेमेंट करनी है तो उसके ऊपर आप मुझे 2% कैश डिस्काउंट देने वाले हो। मैं आपको देने वाली हूँ, क्यों? क्योंकि मुझे जल्दी पेमेंट चाहिए। सो इन दोनों जीरोस को हम काट देंगे। इट विल बी 360। So it will be 360 and we will deduct it. This will be cash discount. So we will deduct it. It will be 17,640. Yes, it will be 17,640. Now what the amount and where to come? The main thing is that it is cash discount. So it will come here 360. 360 is the cash discount. This is the amount the person is giving, 17,640. So it is the amount we are receiving from our customer. So it will come here. It should be like this so that calculation can be easy. Yes. Now the sales are of rupees 18,000. So here we will write 18,000. So the total of debits and credit should be equal. It is 18,000 and it is 18,000. Cash discount will come at the place of discount. You will write here, because it is discount allowed, so you will write here discount allowed amount. Discount allowed 360. This is expense, so you have debited. Cash you are receiving 17,640 and 2 sales. These are the total amount of sale, 18,000. So trade discount we will not write in the books because it is not written in the books. Trade discount हम books में show नहीं करते, इसलिए हमने 20,000 की जो goods हमने बेची हैं उसको ignore करके trade discount को less करके इस amount को आगे follow कर रहे हैं। 18,000 को हम यहाँ sale assume कर रहे हैं और उसके बाद हम cash discount और cash और ये discount है। So इसके कुछ examples मैं आपको करवा देती हूँ ताकि आपको और भी ट्रेड डिस्काउंट और कैश डिस्काउंट और अच्छे से क्लियर हो जाए। इन दिस एग्जाम्पल आई एम टेकिंग सम गुड्स वेयर वी आर परचेजर। सो वी आर परचेजिंग समथिंग, बॉट गुड्स फॉर कैश ऑफ द लिस्ट प्राइस of rupees 50,000 at 20% trade discount and 5% cash discount. So here we are purchasing goods and bought goods for cash of the list price. Here we will write the main thing, that is list price is 50,000 and the trade discount is 20%. So if we calculate 20% of 50,000, it will be 10,000. Now it is 40,000. Selling main, it is the amount where net amount on which we are selling goods. Now we will deduct the cash discount. Cash discount is 5%. It is 5%. 5% of this amount, 40,000. It will be 2,000. So the amount which we have to pay, because we are now purchasing, so it is the amount paid. We are paying the amount that is 38,000. So the calculations are here. Now what are the accounts that are affected here? One is purchases because you are purchasing, and the other is cash because you are paying cash, and the third one is discount, and this discount is discount received because you are purchasing. Now you will receive the discount. So these are the three accounts that are affected. So purchases account is, it is nominal account. So it will be debited because it is an expense. Cash we are paying, so we are paying cash, real account. It will be credited. Discount received. Now you are receiving discount. It is an income for you. So it will be credited, and it is nominal account. Now the debit and credits are clear to you. So we will write the journal entry over here. Journal entry. Now the purchases account will be debit to cash account, to discount received account. मेक इट क्लियर कि जब भी आप कैश लिखते हो उसके बाद ही डिस्काउंट लिखा करो। तो आपके पास परचेजेस में अमाउंट कितना आएगा? टोटल आपकी परचेजेस है 40,000 की, क्योंकि आपने ट्रेड डिस्काउंट को तो बुक्स में लेना ही नहीं है, इग्नोर करते हैं हम उसे। यहाँ पे ये 40,000 की है, और कैश हमें कितना पे करना पड़ रहा है? 38,000, and the discount we are receiving is 2,000. Here you can check your journal entry. The total is 40,000. Here the total is 40,000. So the debits and credits should be, the total of the debits and credits should be same. This is also a compound entry where one account is being debited and the two accounts are credited. So this is a compound entry as well. So this is the case we have discussed for trade discount and cash discount. Now we are going to discuss some differences of trade discount and cash discount, which are very important from question paper point of view. So students, I think now trade discount and cash discount are clear to you. So it will be more clear to you when you will do practice. So practice regularly. So this is the funda of accountancy. जितनी भी आप प्रैक्टिस करते हो उतना ही आपको क्वेश्चंस और क्लियर होंगे, कंसेप्ट और क्लियर होंगे. So keep practicing and keep trying.